Bonjour à tous. Okay, so we're going to go through the passé composé one last time. I'm going to add one extra little rule for the être verbs. First of all, passé composé, avoir, être. You don't have avoir, être, don't have the passé composé. You need the participe passé. The majority of verbs take avoir. The participe passé, the majority are regular. We have some called the drinking verbs. Lire, lu, écrire, écrit, être, été. And now we learned that there's a group on top of our pyramid that take être. It's a small group. That's why the pyramid is smaller on top. They're dealing with a house, which we'll get to, and there's also a song. Did someone say song? Allez, sorti, parti, venu, descendu, retourné, arrivé, resté, entré, monté, tombé, né et mort, revenu, devenu, rentré. All right, there's one last rule just for être verbs. Être verbs must agree with the subject. So if it's a girl that's doing the action, aller, sorti, parti, venu, then the verb has to end in an E. If it's two people doing the action, tomber, né et mort, it must end in an S. So let's look at a couple examples. Paul est allé à la piscine, mais Ali est allée à la plage. So they both went someplace. Notice we can't hear the difference, but when we spell it, aller for Ali ends in an E. Quand Fabien est venu à 20h, Caroline est partie. So when Fabien came at 8, Carolyn left. So notice that est venu, no extra E, because Fabien is a masculine name. Caroline is feminine, so she left. It has to have an extra E. E's show us that somebody feminine did it. Les garçons sont sortis, mais les filles sont restées. All right. Now, I have to add an S to sorti because it was the boys that went out. The être verbs, aller, sorti, parti, venu, descendu, retourné, arrivé, resté, entré, monté, tombé, né et mort, revenu, devenu, rentré. Those all have to have E's and S's. They have to look like who did the action. The girls stayed. Stayed has to have an E because girls are feminine and an S because there's more than one. So on your notes, please add that être verbs needs agreement with E's and S's, or both E and S. So if we look at these sentences, we have to decide, is it Luc or Anne? By reading these sentences, who did this action? So, Luc or Anne? Je suis allé à la plage. I look at aller, it has an extra E. It has to be Anne. Je suis sorti avec Alex. Sorti ends in an I. No extra S, no extra E. It has to be Luc. Je suis rentré à 2h. I came home at 2. Who came home? Je. I don't know who's talking. Oh, I do. Être verbs have to agree. C'est Luc. Je ne suis pas allé à New York. I didn't go to New York. Who didn't go to New York? Je. I don't know who that is. Oh, it's Anne because she's feminine. Je suis née en mars. Looking at née, I can see an extra E. It has to be Anne. Je ne suis pas devenu docteur. I didn't become a doctor. If I look closely, devenu is the masculine form. Only être verbs do this. Je suis venu à la brume avec Marc. I came to the party with Marc. Was it Luc or Anne? Oh, venu has an extra E. It must be Anne. J'ai parlé avec mes amis. Is that Luc or Anne? We don't know. We can't tell with avoir verbs, but with être verbs we can. Ooh, that's a tricky one. All right. Aller, sorti, parti, venu, descendu, retourné, arrivé, resté, entré, monté, tombé, né et mort, revenu, devenu, rentré. Être verbs need to agree, feminine and plural. All right. What I'd like you to do is finish page 16 on the bottom, thinking of this, and then continue on Blackboard to go slowly, purposely, thoughtfully through the slideshow that quizzes you on the difference between avoir or être. After that, watch Musique Mardi. All right, have a great day, and we'll see you on Monday. Au revoir.